Good evening and welcome to our senior recognition night. Tonight we are celebrating our senior number 3, Brinley Braddock. Brinley is led on the field tonight by her parents, Slater and Tierney Braddock. Brinley has been a 4-year starter and captain for the Jefferson softball team. Brinley has also been a 4-year volleyball player and participates in Student Council, National Honor Society, HOSA, DECA, National Technical Honor Society, Spanish Club, and Fellowship of Christian Athletes. In June, she will compete in the FCA All-Stars game in Tyler for softball. After high school, Brinley plans to continue her education at the University of Arkansas and major in marketing. Now we will listen to a short video where her teammates have said a few of their favorite things about Bea.
Chloe. Hey, it's Rayleigh. Chloe. And Maddie. We're truly going to miss playing with you. It's not going to be the same without you at third base and me at shortstop. We've never played without you, and we're really going to miss you.
Brinley, it's Aunt Jordan here.
And Vera, your favorite cousin.
Hey, Yana. Our favorite memory with you is
And Bullard, when you hit your first home run.
we enjoy being around you.
I wish you best of luck in college. And just keep being your great, amazing, crazy self.
And have fun.
We love you so much.
Hey, it's JC,
Sarah.
and it's your third freshman, and we just wanted to say that we were very happy to get to play with you, even if it was just for 1 year. And you're really funny and bold.
My favorite memory of me and Brinley is when she came over to my house and Smith was walking around in his boxes and chasing around my dog with a shotgun.
Hey, it's Maddie.
It's Chloe. It's Kira.
I hope your next chapter of life is amazing.
I hope you have very fun in college and will really learn this thing. Yes, you know, I'm a freshman on the 1 year and then I'm a two.
And I will love you a long time.
Yes. It's me. We're really gonna miss you so much. The fun talks, the laughs, the gossip, the rides. Thank you for being a leader. We've been with you since PC. Started from the bottom down here. I'm gonna miss you, Bea. Love you. Have a fun time in Arkansas.
Now, let's hear from Brinley herself.
For 15 years, softball has been such a big part of my life, and for most of those years, I've been lucky enough to play alongside the same group of girls. We didn't just grow up playing this game, we grew up together. We learned, we pushed each other, and somewhere along the way, we became more than teammates. We became family. It's something I'll never fully be able to put into words, but it's something I know will carry with me forever. I also want to take a moment to recognize my 2 lifelong friends. Even though they aren't on this field with me tonight, they've been such an important part of my journey. Every game, every practice, every early morning and late night, you've supported me at my high. Every game, every practice, every early morning and late night, you've supported me at my highest moments and lifted me up during my lowest. Everything I've accomplished in this sport is because of you, and I hope I've made you both proud. Softball has given me so much more than just a game. It's given me lifelong friendships, unforgettable memories, and a place that always felt like home. It gave me somewhere I truly belonged. It's really hard to say goodbye to something that's meant so much to me for so long, but I know I'll never forget this field, these people, or the feeling of being out here. So thank you, Jefferson Softball.
Brinley, we are proud of you and we thank you for everything you've contributed to our program in the last 4 years. We love you and we will miss you.
And we are getting set up here at Jefferson High School for an exciting softball game. The last season game of the year. The playoffs start with the next one. The Lady Bulldogs beat the Dangerfield Tigers 19-18 in 8 innings the last time these two teams played. It was a back and forth game. The Bulldogs got off to a lead. Dangerfield came back and got ahead. Then the Bulldogs came back And then the Tigers needed a big 7th inning to force extra innings, which the Bulldogs outplayed them 2-1. And so going into this game, both teams getting ready for the playoffs. We've got the 3rd place and 4th place teams in District 13, which means they're going to make the playoffs. It's just a matter of deciding the seeding. We will be back in a few minutes with this exciting game tonight. Jefferson Lady Bulldogs versus Dangerfield Lady Tigers. This is Jefferson Lady Bulldogs softball, Bulldogs TV on YouTube.
understand how another man can take your son and turn it ice cold. Well, I had enough to drink and it's making me think that I just might tell you, if I were a painter, I wouldn't change it. I'd just paint you bright, oh, baby. 'Cause blue looks good on the sky. Looks good on that neon buzzing on the wall, but darling, it don't match your eyes. I'm telling you, you don't need that guy. It's so black and white, you're stealing your thunder. Baby, blue ain't your color. No, ain't your color, baby. Looks good on the sky. Looks good on that neon buzzing on the wall, but darling, it don't match your eyes. I'm telling you, you don't need that guy. It's so black and white, you're stealing your thunder. Baby, blue ain't your color. Blue ain't your color. No, baby. Come here, baby. Let me light up your world. From the silence, the speaker. Oh, in your hair. The sweet smell of perfume. It's hovering in the air. Faintest of moonlight, peeking through the blinds. With a feeling of new love that's yet to be tried. But I'm getting pretty tired. These little games you play, where we get so damn close, but you up and walk away.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, our concession stands are open with delicious food and cold beverages right down the first baseline. The concession stand is open.
Rise and meets the sunrise if that's what you choose to do. If you choose to love me, if you choose to leave again, to the end of the earth.
park right next to the old one. And they were moving some gear or something.
That SUV Jackson uses, or the old one that's in police. Jackson driver.
Yeah.
That one, that's in police.
It's the one that says police. Yeah. I don't know what they've done with that.
Good evening. Welcome to tonight's softball contest between the visiting Dangerfield Lady Tigers and your Jefferson Lady Bulldogs. This game is being conducted accordingly to the rules and regulations of the University Interscholastic League. Your attendance and support of the student athletes and coaches is appreciated, and though both teams are rivals, they are expected to exhibit the qualities of good sportsmanship throughout the contest, and the administration of both schools requested the same fans. Now let's meet tonight's players game. Meet the players in tonight's game. Number 19, Carrie Younger. Number 6, Zoe Johnson. Number 21, Amiston Walker. Number 14, Zariah Lee. Playing center field, number 8, Cadence Mason. Batting second, playing left field, number 1, Rachel Walker. Batting third, playing catcher, number 7, Gracie Gillian. Batting fourth, pitching, number 3, Chloe Strong. Batting fifth, playing third, number 10, Caitlin Lee. Batting sixth, playing right field, number 2, Lottie Patterson. Batting seventh, playing first, number 5, Raylan Brain. Batting eighth, playing second, number 11, Halo Anderson. Batting ninth, playing shortstop, number 12, Elena Kenneman. The coaches are Sean Freeman and Tony Walker. Playing center, number 9, Maddie Cooner. Batting second, pitching, number 11, Carly Long. Batting third, playing second base, number 5, Rayleigh Gold. Batting fourth, playing first base, number 10, JC Cooner. Batting fifth, playing shortstop, number 2, Chloe Wood. Batting sixth, playing third base, number 3, Brinley Braddock. Batting seventh, catching, number 24, Janai Gomes. Batting eighth, playing right field, number 1, Soraya Durden. Batting ninth, playing left field, number 15, Tanasia Alexander. The reserves are number 4, Kira Long, number 6, Aaliyah Gray, number 7, Gabby Peterson, number 12, Amiriana Aney, number 13, Jordan Dow, number 25, Maddie Loftus. The Lady Dogs are coached by Hannah Howard, head coach, and assistant coach, Asia McCoy. Now to honor America, please stand and join in the playing of the national anthem. Play ball.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The starting lineups have been introduced. A while ago, we had our senior introduced, Brindley Braddock. And now it is just about time to play softball. The last time these two teams got together, it went 8 innings. It was a back and forth game with the Bulldogs prevailing in 8 innings, 19-18. We're hoping for a little bit shorter game here, but we want the same result, the Bulldogs to come out victorious. It's a little on the warm side here tonight, but there's a gentle breeze blowing out towards left field. Looking forward to a comfortable game and a Bulldogs win. Getting ready to start things off, Cadence Mason is going to be the first batter for the Tigers. She's their center fielder. And as soon as the umpire tells her she can step into the box, she's going to step in. And Carly Long is going to get this game underway with the first pitch. Here we go. Mason has stepped in. Long steps up on the pitcher's mound. Here comes the pitch. Strike one. Decides what her next pitch is going to be. Here it comes. High and inside. That'll be ball one. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt. That'll be ball two. Looks out towards Carly Long. She gets ready for the next pitch. Here it comes. Bounced it in. That'll be ball three. Three and one to Mason. Umpire announces the count. 3-1. Here comes the pitch. Fouled away. Out of play down the first baseline. First base coach ducks out of the way. Hits the dirt, as a matter of fact. So that'll make a full count, 3-2. Bulldogs encouraging Carly, wanting her to get this out. Get this game started right for the Bulldogs. Here comes the full count pitch. That one's up in the air. Second baseman, no, first baseman settles under it and makes the out. So 1 down here in the top of the first. Tigers will now send up Rachel Walker. And now she steps in. Long, ready, here comes the pitch. Whoa. And that one hit her. So Rachel Walker draws a base on balls. And it will bring up Gracie DeLeon. And strike right down the middle. They've got the runner taking a big lead, but she got back. So here comes the 0-1 pitch. And once again, the runner's daring the Bulldogs to throw and get her out. 1-1. Long deciding what pitch he's going to throw. Here comes the pitch. And that one gets past catcher. So Walker goes to second. De Leon will stand back in with a 2-1 count. Walker now on second. There's one out here in the top of the first. There's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. The umpire announces the count, 2-2. So Carly Long steps back up. Here's the pitch. And that's a ball. Gonna make it 3-2. And a throw down to second. Runner got back. Full count to De Leon. Long ready for the pitch. Carly's pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Runner does not go. 2 outs here in the top of the first. Chloe Stroman is the next batter. She's the pitcher for the Tigers. So here comes Carly Long's pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Walker taking a lot of distance off second. There's a pop foul, out of play. 0-2, the count. And Braddock says something to Carly Long. Stroman stands in. Long, ready for the pitch. Here it comes, 0-2. That's a foul ball down the first baseline. Count remains at 0-2 to Chloe Stroman. She's up with 2 outs here in the top of the first. Runner on second. And Carly gets ready. Here comes the pitch. There's a ball. 1-2. Stroman steps away, takes a couple of practice swings, steps back in. Carly Long decides on her pitch, gets ready, and here it comes. Bounce that one in. Runner stealing, and umpire says safe. Two and two to Chloe Stroman. 2 outs. Top of the first. There is no score yet. So here comes Carly Long's pitch. There's another foul, out of play. Our count remains at 2-2. Runner on third with 2 outs. Here comes Carly's pitch. That's fouled. Right back over our broadcast booth. Count remains at 2-2. Two outs here in the top of the first. Runner on third. Our score is 0-0. There's another foul. So once again, Carly Long is going to throw a 2-2 pitch. Joey Stroman, ready for it. Grounds foul down the third base line. So we remain at a 2-2 count. 2 outs here in the top of the first. Runner on third. Here comes the pitch from Carly Long. This one is out into foul territory. Almost dropped into right field. Not quite there. So we go back to a 2-2 count with 2 outs here in the top of the first. No score here at Jefferson softball field. Here comes the pitch to Stroman as Carly Long gets ready. Swing and a miss at strike 3 to end the inning. And so as we head towards the bottom of the first and the Bulldogs come up to bat, our score is tied 0-0. This is Lady Bulldogs Softball Bulldogs TV on YouTube. And here we go, bottom of the first, Bulldogs first time up. So we're going to start with the top of the order, Maddie Cooner. First batter for the Bulldogs. She hits one, foul. So we'll start with an 0-1 count now to Maddie Cooner. Bulldogs center field. Here's the pitch. Outside, that'll be 1-1 now. Maddie waiting for the pitch she wants. Looking to get a hold of one. Here comes the pitch. And this one is foul. That would have been a good single out into left field, but it just kept hooking foul. And so she has a 1-2 count. One and two. Here's the pitch. Outside. 2-2 now to Maddie Cooner. And umpire getting some additional balls. So here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that one was just outside. That'll make a full count. 3-2 now to Maddie Cooner. Chloe Stroman throws the ball in. This one's fouled back. So our count remains at 3-2. Maddie is the first Bulldogs batter here in the bottom of the first. So, of course, the bases are empty and there's nobody out. Here comes the pitch. And she fouls another one off. The count remains at 3-2. Maddie steps back in, awaiting the pitch. Here it comes. And ball high. Maddie Cooner takes a walk to first base.
Number 11, Carly Long.
Carly Long comes up for the Bulldogs. Nobody out and a runner on first. Here comes the pitch from Stroman. Ball high. Cooner took a lead as the pitch came in. As you can do here in softball, you got to wait till it gets to the plate. Cooner is ready to go at first. There's another ball. 2-0. Carly Long, Bulldogs pitcher, looking to help herself out by moving runners around. Here comes the pitch. There's a strike. 2-1. Cooner's just hoping that the catcher misses the ball, and she'll have an easy trip down to second. And Carly gets one foul. That'll make it 2-2 now. Bulldogs once again looking to do something in their half of the first. Runner on first, nobody out. There's a ball low and inside. Brings us to a full count, 3-2. Carly Long steps back in. Chloe Stroman brings the pitch way inside. That'll be ball 4. Runners on first and second for the Bulldogs.
Number 5, Rayleigh Gold. Everything that I felt, praise the Lord. We're surprised with the best of the portion.
Here comes the pitch. Inside, ball 1. Rayleigh's got runners on first and second, nobody out. Looking to ignite a big rally here for the Bulldogs. And that one went for a ball. 2-0 to Rayleigh Gulk. Here comes the pitch. Inside. 3-0. A walk loads the bases here. The Bulldogs will certainly take it. And there's a strike. 3-1 now to Rayleigh Gulk. Here comes the pitch. And Rayleigh gets under that one. Foul. Foul, and it's dropped. So that'll just make the count 3-2. Full count, nobody out, bottom of the first. Bulldogs have runners on first and second. There's one lifted out to left field, and it's an out. Left fielder on a dead run in towards the infield, and she makes the catch.
J.C. Cooner.
First baseman, J.C. Cooner. JC steps in, runners on first and second, one out, bottom of the first. Swing and a miss. She was out in front of that one. JC steps back in, ready to do something with this. 0-1, here's the pitch. Fouled right down the third base line. That'll make it 0-2 to JC Cooner. Chloe Wood on deck for the Bulldogs. 0-2 count to JC Cooner. Chloe Stroman brings the pitch, and that one is foul. Count remains at 0-2 to JC Cooner. She's got runners on first and second with one out. So JC's looking to deliver one. And we'll see if the Bulldogs can get runners across. That one's fouled back into the screen. Count remains 0-2. Stroman's giving her some good pitches, and JC is just fouling them off right now. Here's the next pitch. That one foul again down the third base line. So the count remains at 0-2 to JC Cooner. Bulldogs have runners on first and second here in the bottom of the first. There's one out. JC Cooner steps in. Stroman ready. Here comes the pitch. That one bounced in, and the runners were going. Caught up between second and third. Safe at second. No. Out. There seems to be waiting to see what is going to be officially called here. Coach Hannah is talking with the umpire and saying this and this happened. Now the umpires are going to get together and confirm the call. Right now the Bulldogs runners are standing on first and second. We will wait for, and the out signal is made. And so that will take Maddie Cooner off the bases. And that's the second out of the inning. One and two now to JC Cooner. Here comes the pitch. This one's hit up in the air and flies out to end the inning. So, both teams had runners on the bases in the first inning, but at the end of one, we have no score.
Forever never seems that long until you're grown and notice that the day-by-day ruler can't be too long. Miss Jackson, my intentions were good. I wish I could become a magician to abracadabra all the Saturn. Thoughts of me, thoughts of she, thoughts of he, asking what happened to the feeling that her and me had. I pray so much about it, need some knee pads. It happened for a reason, one can't be Jackson. Never meant to make your daughter cry. Apologize a trillion times. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Never meant to make your daughter cry.
And here we go. On to the second inning with our score 0-0. Dangerfield is going to send up Kaylin Lee, Lottie Patterson, and Raina Spraglin. Here comes Carly Long with the first pitch of the second inning. And umpire calls ball one. Long bears the pitch again. Here it comes. Inside. Lee started to jump away from it. That'll make it 2-0. Here comes Carly Long's pitch. This one's up in the air. And out of play over the screen. So it's a 2-1 count to Kaylin Lee. Getting ready for the next pitch from Carly Long. Here it comes. Bounce that one in. It'll be 3-1. Three and one to Kaylin Lee. Carly Long steps up, ready to deliver the pitch. Here it comes. Foul right down the third base line. That'll make our count 3-2. Full count to Kaylin Lee. She's the first batter in the second inning. Umpire reminds everybody of the full count. Carly Long is ready, so here comes the pitch. This one's up in the air. Third baseman settles under it to make the put out. That will bring Lottie Patterson up. She's the Tigers' right fielder. Carly steps up and gets ready. Here comes the pitch. In the dirt. That'll make it 1-0 to Lottie Patterson. One out here in the top of the second. Once again, there's no score. So here comes the next pitch. Another one that's in the dirt. 2-0. And Long is ready for the 2-0 pitch. Here it comes. Inside. That'll be 3-0. Bases are empty right now. Here comes the pitch. That's fouled away. 3-1. Bulldogs obviously don't want any base runners. So looking for another good pitch from Carly Long to Lottie Patterson. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike two. So Carly gets ready for the next pitch. Here it comes. 3-2. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3. That's Carly's 3rd strikeout tonight. And brings us to 2 outs here in the top of the 2nd. Bulldogs letting Carly know she's doing a great job out there. Raina Spraglin comes up. She is the Tigers' first baseman. Here comes the pitch. Wanted to swing at it, but she didn't. It'll be ball 1. So, here comes the next pitch. She went through the strike zone with that one. So it'll be 1-1. To Raina Spraglin. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the pitch. Inside. That'll be ball 1. Ball 2, rather. 2-1. And Carly's next pitch. Hit right to the first baseman. Easy ground ball play. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. The Bulldogs coming to bat here in the bottom of the 2nd, tied 0-0. This is Lady Bulldogs Softball Bulldogs TV on YouTube.
Infidelity can be cheating, beating, and to get to the G, they do the same thing. So who you placing the blame on? You keep on singing that same song, that back on, the back on, you gonna get the hell on, do it in your mama. Sorry, Miss Jackson.
Okay, what's with the landscape?
Number 2, Chloe Wood.
Chloe Wood to start the 2nd inning for the Bulldogs. Unlike the last meeting between these two teams, we're scoreless here in the bottom of the 2nd. Chloe's going to try and start off the Bulldogs with a base runner. Here comes the pitch. And she backs away from that one. Ball 1. Next pitch to Chloe Wood. She puts that one in the hole between the third base and shortstop. So there is the first hit for either team tonight. All the other base runners have reached on walks.
Number 3, Brindley Braddock.
Here comes the Bulldog senior, Brindley Braddock. Wood gets a ways off first, but goes back. 1-0 to Braddock, the Bulldog senior. Here comes the pitch. That is fouled back. 1-1. One and 2 the count. Here comes the pitch. Fouled back again. Still 1-2. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 2nd. Bulldogs have a runner on first. Braddock ready to swing at this one. Nope. Gets past the catcher. And Wood goes to 2nd. So now, with a 1-2 count, Brindley Braddock steps in, wanting to move that runner on around. And she fouls back another one. Count remains 1-2 to Brindley Braddock. She was honored before the game tonight. This is senior night for the Bulldogs, and Brindley is the only senior on the team. So here we go, 1-2, runner on second. Here comes the pitch from Stroman. This one's hit up in the air towards center, but shortstop settles under it and makes the out.
Number 24, Jana Goins.
Jana Goins steps in. One out, runner on second. So here comes the pitch. Outside. Wood starts moving to third, but doesn't go. So here comes the next pitch to Jana. Way outside. Wood thought about going, but when the catcher was ready to throw it down, she decided not to. There's one out towards center. It drops. Goins gets to first. Wood gets to third.
Number 1, Soraya Durden.
Soraya Durden with a chance to open the scoring in this game. We're tied 0-0 right now. Soraya's got a runner on third with just one out. Well inside, and Goins gets down to second. Wood is at third. Durden looking to put one in play. This one's up in the air towards left. It drops and goes up against the fence. The Bulldogs score one. Play at the plate, no. Bulldogs score two. Durden with a double. Out to left center. Scores 2 runs for the Bulldogs. They go ahead now 2-0. Tanasia Alexander up, and she hits one foul. So runner on second, one out, and the Bulldogs have scored 2 runs this inning to get ahead 2-0. Tanasia swings and fouls off another one. That'll make the count 0-2. To Tanasia Alexander. Maddie Cooner on deck for the Bulldogs. And the umpire restocking his supply of balls. Tanasia steps in with an 0-2 count. Here comes the pitch. She takes it outside, 1-2. Stroman. One that's hit goes foul. Umpire says she stepped on the plate. She's out. That'll make 2 outs here in the bottom of the second.
Number 9, Maddie Cooner.
So, with Soraya Durden on second, 2 outs as Maddie Cooner comes up, takes the first one, 1-0. Ball high, 2-0. Carly Long on deck. Tanasia Swings, lifts this one up. It's going to be foul, and it drops. It's a foul ball. And the main thing is nobody caught it. One of those pop-ups that can put you out and give the runners no chance to advance. 2-1. 2-2. Maddie Cooner hits another one foul. That one's out of play. The Bulldogs lead 2-0 here in the bottom of the second. There's 2 outs and a runner on second. Maddie Cooner, the batter, has a 2-2 count. She's ready to take a swing at this one. Way up over her head. So that'll make it a full count. 3-2 to Maddie Cooner. Chloe Stroman brings the next pitch, and that's fouled off as well. Still 3-2. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. The Bulldogs have opened the scoring and lead 2-0. There's one up in the air. Shortstop settles under it and makes the put out. Bulldogs score 2. As we go to the third, they lead 2-0. And here we go into the third inning. Our score, Bulldogs 2, Tigers 0. Carly Long ready to face Halo Anderson. Here comes the first pitch. That one's low, ball 1. This is Anderson's first time up tonight. Here comes Long's pitch. Outside. That'll be ball 2. 2-0. Another pitch from Carly Long. And umpire rings that one up for a strike. 2-1. Carly painted the corner on that one. Here comes the next pitch. Swing and the foul tip to the catcher. Strike 2. Two and 2 to Halo Anderson. She's the first batter here in the top of the third. Carly Long ready to pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike 3. The 4th strikeout for Carly Long tonight. And that will bring up the shortstop, Alana Kennemer. So here comes the pitch. Outside. 1-0. So here comes the 1-0 pitch now. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike one to Kennemer. She's adjusting her batting gloves. Steps back in. Carly Long. Brings the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Kennemer steps in with a 1-2 count. And she's showing bunt, but pulls it back. And looks at strike three. That's the 5th strikeout for Carly Long tonight, and it's only the 3rd inning. She is pitching a great game. Here comes the pitch. Umpire calls this one a strike. Cadence Mason, top of the order for the Tigers. Has an 0-1 count. Here comes the next pitch. This one is out into right field. Bounces off the wall. And play at second. Safe. So Mason gets the first hit for the Tigers. A double to right field. Hit just short of the wall, bounced off of it. Bulldogs got it back in. Bulldogs gathering around, the infield that is, gather around as Coach Hannah talks with the umpire about the call. She thought that the runner was out. However, umpires called it, and that's the way it stands. Next batter, Rachel Walker. She drew a base on balls first time up. So here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's a strike. Mason was looking to go to third. There are 2 outs in the inning. Base runners have to be careful. You don't want to snuff out a rally with a base running mistake. Here's the pitch. Oh, hit her again. So now runners on first and second with 2 outs. Gracie DeLeon steps in, fixing her shoe. She struck out her first time up. Here comes the pitch from Carly Long. In the dirt, runners going, and out. Runner says, I wasn't out. And the Tigers coach is coming out to say something to the umpire. Wants him to change the call. But no change. And the base runner is staying at third base. The umpires are talking it over. The Bulldogs have gone to their dugout. And the home plate umpire calls her safe. So the Bulldogs come back onto the field.
Sometimes you have to wait until if they start to challenge the call and say, yeah, that's all you can do. So just leave it alone. They don't screw.
Okay, the base runner ended up being called safe. Coach Hannah talked to the umpire, gave him her opinion of things. So now DeLeon steps in. There's a ball. Runners raring to go. Here comes the pitch from Carly Long. Fouled off. Here comes the next pitch from Carly Long. In the dirt. And runner scores from third base. It's up to you. Okay. DeLeon steps back in. Ball got past the catcher. The runners went forward and have scored. Scored one, that is. Here comes the pitch. In the dirt. That's a walk. Chloe Stroman steps in, and there's a base hit to right field. Another run scores. This game is tied. DeLeon moves to second. Stroman with a single to right. Brings up Kaylin Lee. Here comes the pitch. Inside, that's ball one. Runners threaten to move, but don't. Tigers have 2 runs in this inning. This one's up in the air. And foul. Okay, 1-1 to Lee. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. And she takes ball 2. Two and 1 to Lee. The Tigers have come back to tie here in the top of the third. Inside, that'll be ball 3. All the runs have scored since the Bulldogs thought they were out of the inning. 3-1 count to Kaylin Lee. Here comes the pitch. It's up in the air. Center fielder waiting for it and catches it. There's the third out for sure. So the Tigers get 2 runs and tie up this game 2-2 as we go to the bottom of the third. Bulldogs will send up Long, Gulk, and Cooner. And the Bulldogs come up in the bottom of the third. Scores tied 2-2. And our first batter here is going to be Carly Long. Coach Hannah's talking to her while
Number 11, Carly Long.
And here we go. First batter in the bottom of the third. Carly Long, the pitcher. She reached on a walk her last time up. Here comes the pitch. She gets this one into left field. Has a single. Takes a turn. And comes back. Single to left field for Carly Long to lead off the third inning for the Bulldogs. Rayleigh Gulk flew out to left field her last time up. Let's see what happens this time for Rayleigh. Tips this one back. That'll make it 0-1. So Carly Long's on first. Nobody out yet. Here's the bottom of the third. There's a hit up in the air. And once again, flies out to left field. J.C. Cooner.
Number 10, J.C. Cooner.
She flew out to right field her last time up. She's looking to get a hold one. The outfield's playing deep. There's up one into left field. That's in for a single. So,
Number
Cooner.
2, Chloe Wood.
Cooner hits a single to left. Runners on first and second. One out. Chloe Wood. She singled her last time up. Fouls the first one away. So that'll make it an 0-1 count. Chloe steps in. She's ready to go here. Here comes the pitch. Ball low, and the runners will advance. Ball got past the catcher. 1-1 the count. Here comes the pitch. And this one's down the third base line, and it's fair. Bulldogs score one. Carly Long gets around to score and puts the Bulldogs back ahead. J.C. Cooner to third, and Chloe gets to second. Runners on second and third. No, but one out here. There's a foul. One out here in the bottom of the third. The Bulldogs have taken back the lead. Stroman steps back up. Brindley Braddock takes the ball high. 1-1. So here comes the next pitch. Ball high. As we said earlier, Brindley was honored before the game as the team's only senior. This is senior night here. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike two. 2-2 to Brindley Braddock. Runners on second and third that she would love to drive home. Outfield is playing relatively deep. There's a ball. Full count now. 3-2 to Brindley Braddock. One out in bottom of the third. Bulldogs have with runners in scoring position on second and third. Here comes the pitch. This one's fouled back. So the count remains at 3-2. Stroman steps up. Here comes the pitch. This one's fouled back also. Count remains 3-2. Three and two to Brindley Braddock. She gets a hold of this one. It over the left fielder's head all the way to the wall. 1 run in. 2 runs in. Braddock with a double on senior night. That brings 2 runs home. Bulldogs lead 5-2.
Number 24, Jenna
Goins singled and scored her last time up. Here comes the pitch from, oh, that one just in front of the plate. And the first baseman drops it. Braddock made a big turn at third. Score that one E3.
Number 1.
First baseman simply dropped it. Dangerfield's coach is out talking to the umpire about something. But she didn't get her way that time. Runners on the corners, first and third. Soraya Durden doubled her last time up. Here comes the pitch. And runner going to second. Defensive indifference. They let her get no throw. So Goins goes down to second. Durden puts one up in the air. Runners tag up. And a throw to the plate. Good throw. Runner does not advance. Durden flies out to left field, bringing up Tanasia Alexander.
Number 15, Tanasia Alexander.
Tanasia was called out on a technicality her last time up. And she hits this one on the ground between third and short, gets through to first base, and Braddock scores. Making our score 6-2. The Bulldogs have exploded for 4 runs here in the third. Maddie Cooner, top of the order, comes up. And Alexander goes down to second. Cooner steps back in. Lifts one into left field. Out! That'll end the inning. Left fielder reached up for that one, just barely got it to end the inning. So after 3 innings, our score, Lady Bulldogs 6, Dangerfield Lady Tigers 2. This is Bulldogs Softball, Bulldogs TV on YouTube. we approach the top of the fourth now. Tigers will get this started with Lottie Patterson coming up. Bulldogs lead 6-2 after a big third inning. Carly Long steps up. Here comes the pitch. Swing right back to Carly. She catches it in the air for the putout. Score that one, fly out 1. Just a soft pop right to you. And Raina Spraglin looks at strike 1. She steps in. Here comes the pitch. Fouled back over. And then right back over our heads here in the broadcast booth. Spraglin singled her last time up. I'm sorry. Was put out by the first baseman, that is. And another foul back. 0-2. Yeah, Spraglin grounded out unassisted to first base. 0-2. Here comes the pitch. Outside, ball 1. So here comes the 1-2 pitch. Up in the air. First baseman calls for it and catches it. 2 outs now in the top of the fourth. Halo Anderson comes up. She struck out her first time. The Tigers trail by 4. Carly Long's pitch. High, ball 1. 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. The bases are empty. Halo Anderson with a 1-0 count. And Carly rings up strike 1. 1-1 now to Halo Anderson. Here comes the pitch. And that was low, ball 2. And Carly steps back up. Here comes the pitch. Fouled off. 2-2 now. Hale Anderson, as I said, struck out her first time up. Carly would like nothing more than for her to do that again. So here comes the pitch. She's showing a bunt, brings it back. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Tigers. Bulldogs go into the bottom of the fourth ahead 6-2 on senior night. This is Lady Bulldogs Softball, Bulldogs TV on YouTube. Here we go, bottom of the fourth. Bulldogs looking to build their lead here. Carly Long leads off. Bulldogs sent 9 batters to the plate in the last inning. Swing and a miss, strike one. Carly singled and scored her last time up. So here comes the 0-1 pitch. And she hits this one well into center field, but right to the center fielder. First time they've gotten her out tonight. That'll bring up Rayleigh Gulk. She's had some problems with the left fielder catching her hits tonight. So here comes the pitch. This one on the ground to the third baseman. And she grounds out, 5-3. That'll bring up J.C. Cooner. Last time up, she singled and scored. Okay. 2 outs here, and that one's fouled. So J.C. fouls off the first one. 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the fourth. Tigers trying to get a 1-2-3 here. And this one's up in the air, foul. Catcher was not able to get over to it. Right over in front of the Bulldogs dugout, down the first baseline. 0-2 now to J.C. Cooner. She steps in. Here comes the pitch from Stroman. And another one. This one's high in the air. And the second baseman gets out to it. The Bulldogs go down 1-2-3. And we go to the fifth with the Bulldogs leading 6-2. And we go to the top of the fifth inning. Tigers will send up Kennemer, Mason, and Walker. Alana Kennemer comes up. She struck out her last time up. Carly Long's pitch. High for a ball. 1-0. Kennemer steps in. And the corners were charging on that one, expecting a bunt. One count. Here comes the pitch. Once again, the corners of the infield drawn way in. Ball 2. Bulldogs not expecting much out of Kennemer. Outfield about halfway, but the corners are in. Umpire calls strike. 2-2 now to Atlanta Kennemer. She's leading off the 5th. Here comes the pitch from Carly Long. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's the 7th strikeout for Carly tonight. Top of the order, Cadence Mason. Here comes the pitch. She puts this one up in the air. Right fielder, no, second baseman settles under it. So that'll bring Rachel Walker, the left fielder, up to the plate. She's wearing a target tonight, or so it would seem. She's been hit by a pitch twice. Carly doesn't want to do that again. Here comes the pitch. High for a ball, ball 1. One and 0. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Another high. 2-0. Two and 0 count to Rachel Walker. There's 2 outs, nobody on. She's the 3rd batter for the Tigers here in the top of the 5th. Here comes the pitch. That one's also high. She takes it for a ball, 3-0. So now, goes in, here's the pitch. Ball 4. That one was low. So Walker once again finds her way to first base without hitting the ball. Gracie DeLeon comes up. A strikeout and a walk she's had tonight. 2 outs, runner on first. Top of the 5th here at Jefferson High School. And DeLeon takes a strike. They convince Walker to get back to first. 0-1, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Bounced in. Goins kept it in front of her. Kept the runner on first. 1-1 now. DeLeon, the catcher for the Tigers. Carly Long steps up. Here comes the pitch. Strike call. 1-2 now. Carly Long hoping to end the inning with this pitch. DeLeon waiting for the 1-2 offering. Here it comes. Fouled away. That'll keep our count at 1-2. 2 outs in the top of the 5th. Bulldogs lead it 6-2. Rachel Walker on first. Gracie DeLeon at bat with a 1-2 count. Here comes the pitch. And that's fouled away. Once again, a 1-2 count to Gracie DeLeon. Carly Long deciding on her pitch. Steps up. Here it comes. That's grounded toward second. And 4-3 for the putout. That will end the Tigers' 5th. They trail 6-2 to the Bulldogs.
Number 2, Chloe Wood.
And the Bulldogs come up in the bottom of the 5th, starting with Chloe Wood. Singleton scored her last time up. Ready to start another rally for the Bulldogs. That one was high, ball 1. Chloe steps in. Here comes the pitch. Inside. She kept away from it, so it's ball 2. 2-0 to Chloe Wood. Stroman's next pitch. Fouled away. That'll make it 2-1 to Chloe Wood. So Chloe steps in with a 2-1 count. Here comes the pitch. She fouls this one away. 2-2 now to Chloe Wood. She's leading off the bottom of the 5th for the Lady Bulldogs. Catcher setting up outside. Gonna get her. Nope. That one hits the bag, so it's fair. That ground ball all the way out to the wall. And Chloe starts the 5th inning with a double.
Number 3, Brindley Braddock.
The base is in fair territory. That one hit the base and kept on going, so it's a fair ball. Ending up in a double for Chloe Wood. Brindley Braddock now with runner on second, nobody out. Inside, ball 1. Chloe Wood at second, looking to go if the ball gets past the catcher. This one's up in the air. And catcher lost it. So it's just a foul ball. 1-1 now to Brindley Braddock. Chloe Wood on second, looking to get around the bases. This one's up in the air as well. Back over the press box. Count remains at 1-2. So Stroman's next pitch to Chloe. Here it comes. Ball high. 2-2 the count now. Bulldogs lead it 6-2. Here comes the pitch. That was low. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Full count to Brindley Braddock. Outfield playing relatively deep. And Brindley gets a hold of that one, but it's foul. So Braddock sees the count remain at 3-2. She's got a runner at second with nobody out right now, and the Bulldogs leading 6-2. Here comes the pitch from Stroman. Outside, ball 4. Brindley Braddock goes to first base with the free pass. Goins reached by an error from the first baseman her last time up. Singleton scored the first time. And there's a ball in the dirt. 1-0 now to Janai Goins. Catcher sets up outside. Here comes the pitch. Way outside. They were trying to get the runners to go and catch them, but nothing doing there. Third base is harder to steal than second. Just a much shorter throw for the catcher. So here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swung and missed. That'll be strike 1. 2-1 now to Janai Goins. She steps back in. Count is 2-1, nobody out. Ball outside. That'll make it 3-1. She can move the runners by drawing a free pass here. Nobody out. Here comes the pitch. Right up the middle. That'll be a base hit. fielded by the center fielder. Just beyond the infield dirt, so runners could not go any farther. Soraya Durden comes up with the bases loaded and nobody out. It's the bottom of the fifth. Runners try to move, making that catcher feel the pressure. Durden steps back in. Here comes the pitch. Ball high. Runners once again say, throw it, I dare you. Durden steps back in. Stroman ready to pitch. Here it comes. Inside. Catcher keeps it from going by. So that'll keep the runners on their bases. The Bulldogs have the bases loaded here in the bottom of the fifth. They lead 6-2, and here comes the pitch. Foul ball. So the runners prepare to run. Durden steps in. Here comes the pitch. And there's a ground ball to the shortstop. Got the out at first, but score a run for the Bulldogs. Wood gets home on that ground ball. So Durden was out at first. Leaves runners on second and third with one out. Tanasia Alexander had a single up the middle her last time up. So here comes the next pitch. It's a 1-0 count. And she gets another base hit. That'll score. Error by the left fielder. 2 runs in. And Alexander gets to second. Bulldogs score 2 runs on that play. Go ahead 9-2.
Number 9, Maddie Cooner.
Maddie Cooner, the top of the order, comes up for the Bulldogs. So here comes the pitch. She hits this one out towards right field. Foul! Just hooked foul at the last moment. That'll leave runner at second base. Alexander out there. She's ready to score a run. Hasn't scored yet tonight. Maddie would love to help her out with that. So here comes the 0-1 pitch. Inside, but she gets a hold of that one. And second baseman gets under it and gets a double play as the runner was going. That'll end the inning for the Bulldogs, but they score 3 and lead 9-2. Dangerfield gets ready to try and do something here. They're running out of chances. It's the top of the 6th. Chloe Stroman, the pitcher, comes up. She struck out and singled tonight. Here comes the pitch from Carly Long. And ball 1. Stroman back in. Here comes the pitch from Long. In the dirt. That'll be ball 2. Here comes the next pitch. She hits that one up in the air. Center fielder moves back a little bit, settles under it for the out. A long fly out for Stroman there. It'll bring up Kaylin Lee. Pitch fouled away. 1-1. Hey, we'd like to take a moment and say howdy to our viewers out there tonight. If you care to, let us know where you're watching us from. In the meantime, Kaylin Lee's got a 1-1 count. She's showing bunt, but pulls it back. Ball in the dirt. Be ball 2. Bulldogs with a big lead here in the top of the 6th, 9-2. There's already one out. Lee holding the bat out there as if to bunt, but pulls it back and fouls this one away. So now the showing of a bunt is not going to fool anybody this time, although she's showing it. Here comes the pitch. In the dirt. Full count now, 3-2. You don't dare try to bunt with 2 strikes, because if you foul it off, they count it as a strikeout. Lee steps out. Umpire's got an issue. He's on a knee. We've got something going on here, because the umpire's walking over to the visitors' dugout, looking to see what's going on over there. Looks like somebody's handing him something. Okay, just some water. It's warm out here tonight. We've got a couple fans going up here in the press box. All right, the umpire needed something to drink. So we've got a full count to Kaylin Lee as play resumes. Carly Long steps up, gets ready to pitch. Lee is showing bunt again, pulls it back, swings and fouls. That'll leave the count at 3-2. Three and two, 1 out. Here in the top of the 6th. Lee still has that bat out there to show bunt, then pulls it back and fouls it right off again. She fouls it right into her team's dugout. Causing some players to find other places to watch the game from. So here comes the full count pitch. And once again, fouled off towards her team's dugout down the third base line. And once again, she's showing bunt, pulls it back. Oh, hit by the pitch. That'll put a runner on. One out, runner on first now. Score is 9-2 Bulldogs. Lottie Patterson, and the ball gets past the catcher, so the runner goes to second. And the umpire, while it's a dead ball, sweeps off home plate. Patterson steps in with a 1-0 count. Here comes the pitch. And this one's grounded right to the shortstop. And the base runner on second gets to third, almost, and draws a throw, but nothing doing there. Patterson grounds out. Shortstop to first. 2 outs in the inning, runner on third. Bulldogs are leading 9-2. Raina Spraglin steps in. Flew out, or popped out to the first baseman her last time up. There's a ground ball right to the shortstop. And once again, shortstop makes the play to first. Bulldogs will come up in the bottom of the 6th, leading 9-2. Bulldogs softball, Bulldogs TV on YouTube. And Bulldogs come up now in the bottom of the 6th, looking to get some more insurance runs to put this game away. Carly Long will lead it off. One and 0 count. Carly hits this one up in the air. That's going to be way back and out of play. Makes the count 1-1 now. One and 1 to Carly Long. Stroman pitches way high. That'll be ball 2. 2-1. First batter of the inning for the Bulldogs. Here's the pitch. Called strike. 2-2 now. Two and two to Carly. Flew out to center fielder last time up. That one's up in the air. It's a long ways out there. And the left fielder catches it and runs into the wall. That's a long out for Carly. If the wind had been blowing just a little bit more, that one might have been out of here. Rayleigh Gulk, the next batter. Here comes the pitch. And that's a ball, 1-0. And here comes the next pitch. Called strike, 1-1. Here comes the pitch from Stroman. This one's lifted up in the air. And out to the left fielder. 2 up, 2 down for the Bulldogs here in the 6th so far.
J.C. Cooner.
J.C. Cooner. Looking to get a hold of one tonight. Here comes the pitch. She gets this one right to the center fielder. Bulldogs go down 1-2-3. But it's the last chance for the Tigers here as they come up trailing by 7. Lady Bulldogs softball, Bulldogs TV on YouTube. Last chance for the Tigers here in the 7th. First batter, Halo Anderson. No, I'm sorry, they've got somebody else in there. This is Carrie Younger. No count. 2-0 count to Carrie Younger. She is in for Halo Anderson here in the 7th. And takes a strike now, 2-1. One and 2 count. Called strike 3. That's the first out of the inning. 2 more chances for Dangerfield. And Alana Kenner steps in. 1 out already here in the 7th. Here comes the pitch from, there we go. Carly Long gets strike 1 here. Kenner has struck out both times she's been up tonight. Here comes the pitch from Carly. Shows bunt. It goes way outside. Ball 1. 1-1 to Kennemer. One and 1 with 1 out here in the 7th. And once again, she takes high, ball 2. 2-1 to Kennemer. 1 out here. Tigers down to their last at-bat. Last inning, that is. That's 2-2 now as she swings and misses. 9-2, Bulldogs lead it here in the top of the 7th. 1 out. Kennemer steps back in. Here comes the pitch. Ball low. Full count now to Alana Kennemer. Carly Long steps back up. Kennemer steps in. She's showing bunt with 2 strikes. Pulls it back and takes strike 3. That's the 9th strikeout for Carly Long tonight. She has been mowing them down, and that's why the Bulldogs lead 9-2. Cadence Mason comes in. The last chance for the Tigers tonight. Here comes Carly's pitch. That's high for ball 1. Mason doubled and scored back in the 3rd. 2-0. Here comes the pitch. Grounded to the shortstop. She's got it. Throws it down. 6-3 for the ground out, and the Bulldogs win. Bulldogs win. Bulldogs win. 9-2. Huge game by Carly Long at pitcher tonight. And Chloe Wood scoring 3 runs. So for our Bulldogs TV crew, Eli Lightfoot, John Attaway, and myself, Greg Ingraham, the Bulldogs have won it tonight, 9-2. Good night.